Hello, welcome to Neverland. I messed up and I didn't make all my overlays because I completely forgot. So we're going to just start from the main one. I am Charlie. I'm the DM. This is Neverland 2.0. We are restarting with almost a completely new slate of people, but we still have our Pointy, our former lost boy, but I don't want to say too much. But yeah, we are going to completely restart from the beginning. Not in London or anything, but in Waterdeep today. Alright, and we will just go. Well, we'll go with Pointy because you're up at the top. I can't remember who's what player number.
I'm 4.
I think I'm 1 because I'm the only one who dragged over from last one. I also think I was 1 in the last one, so.
I think I'm 3, but also not 3.
Yeah, you're 3, but technically 2. Everything's shifted. Alright.
I'm 3, but 2. Okay.
Yeah, Jake, you want to go ahead? Introduce?
Hi, I'm Jake. I'm playing Pointy. Pointy is the lost boy who grew up and developed a fairy dust addiction.
Going right into that. Okay. Patrick?
Hi, I'm Patrick. I'm playing Finn, a cat.
Okay. Barbara. Sorry.
Hello. Yeah, that's me. I'm Barbara. I play Driano. A little bit neurotic changeling priest who has 2 gods battling over him. So got that going for him.
Okay. And then Ms.
Hi, my name is Miz, and I'm playing a fire turtle called Suhafa Nara Samum, just called Sam, because we like simplicity.
AKA we like things that the DM doesn't have to think about pronouncing correctly. Last night, Zentrum was the big one for not just the DM, but also Heather. Ricky, you were up.
Hi, I'm Ricky. I'm playing Thistle, a fairy rogue,
Okay.
who apparently is going to get bullied for dust.
You're
Happens.
you're gonna be okay. The dust can't. You're not the what he needs for his dust addiction. All right. So as we begin, each of you, with the exception of Finn, have received a letter. Actually, before we start, Jake, go ahead. And we did fulfill our challenge for the magic item, and I'm going off of a random list because I can't remember which list I put, and it won't let me see it. So we're gonna go with this. Roll me a D100, and let's see what magic item your group gets as a whole.
Okay.
Oh,
57.
Good number.
It's a great number.
It's a primary number.
All right. You all have received a signet ring whose symbol can be changed once per day by the owner. The symbol must be something the owner has seen and remembers clearly. So not quite as magical, but still kind of cool. And I will drop that description
So we can
in.
imitate royalty.
Basically, yeah. I dropped that in the chat so that we have it. And don't forget. Okay. All right.
So everyone's got a signet ring?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since since that one isn't like anything magic wise, it's just something random on this list. Yeah, you can all have it
Okay.
because it doesn't do anything. The list has other things on it, but that one was a little lackluster, but still a good number. And yeah, you can imitate being royalty. All right, so you all have received a letter from. Let's read the letter now. Oh my goodness. Where is it in my notes?
Is it right?
It's
Take your time.
pinned on the chat in Discord.
Thank you, Ricky.
Yep.
That's why I invited you. Okay. So you all have received this letter, and it says, "To whomsoever finds himself seeking adventure, greetings, seekers of the extraordinary. Fate's currents have guided my hand to write these words, and hope that your hearts beat with the rhythm of daring and curiosity. The winds of chains whisper of a great gathering at the Skewered Dragon, nestled within the embrace of the dock district's salty air. Seek me." Ooh, thank you for the follow. "Seek me, a wanderer with secrets etched upon the lines of my weathered continents. I am known to some as James, a name woven into tales both whispered and shouted across the seven seas. Here, amidst tankards raised and songs sung, I shall be the harbinger of an opportunity that beckons those unafraid to face the unknown. Bring your wits as keen as a pirate's cutlass, your courage as unyielding as the tides, and your spirit as untamed as the storm. For within the skewered dragon's dim lit corners, beneath the veil of shadows, lies a tale waiting to be unfurled, a tale of curses and stars fallen from realms unseen. When the moon graces the heavens with her silver glow and shadows dance upon the water's edge, gather round. I shall reveal secrets meant for ears willing to listen and hearts set on discovering the extraordinary. May the compass of your choices guide you to the Skewered Dragon, where fate awaits the brave. Yours in intrigue and anticipation." All right, so as your character had received this letter, what would have been some thoughts going through their mind reading through that?
Anyone? Do you want anyone to start in particular, or?
It doesn't matter to me, and you can just popcorn it. Jake, if you want to, as player one, you can. If you
I was
want to
gonna say,
start.
it definitely. I feel like Pointy is like. It definitely sounds a little. Sounds like someone's pretty confident in themselves. Um, which Pointy doesn't hate. And I think, you know, sounds like someone who knows what they want. Um, and is definitely like kind of pinging that part of Pointy's brain where it's like, ooh, I kind of I want to, know more about this, right? Um, sounds like someone that Pointy would probably get along with.
And to add to that for Pointy, I just put something in the chat for you.
Yep.
I think we talked around it, but
Yeah,
just so
we
you're
did.
okay.
We did, but I'm saying like
What you would feel? Yeah, I got you.
I've definitely like reading it. I'm like, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and then Finn, are we going with it? You just happen to be there still. Is that our plan?
Yeah, I
Okay.
believe that's the plan. Yeah,
Okay.
I've not gotten any letter of any kind. Can't read. I'm a cat.
Oh, and I just realized I apologize. I left out the R on your name when I typed it. Driano.
Yeah, it. I think Giano is like on the opposite spectrum from our lost boy here, where he's just like really like wary and just confused, like befuddled and kerfuffled, just reading all that stuff, just like what in the hells? But
Okay.
he just like hoping that whatever is like waiting for him there is just going to guide him through it, so
Okay.
he doesn't have to actually like think about that.
All right. Sam.
Yeah, Sam just holds the letter in his hands and is pretty curiously just reading it through while just sipping his ale. Interesting.
Okay.
Actually, something interesting.
I just imagine a fiery turtle reading through that. And then Thistle.
Thistle's he's a little annoyed. He's like, how did they even find me here in a new plane? Well, maybe it'll let me get back home, and he'll be willing to join up there.
Okay. Yeah, so as the letter indicated, you all would be waiting until the full moon to arrive at the tavern in Waterdeep. With that in mind, would your characters be arriving the day of, and maybe your character is already in Waterdeep? I keep wanting to like call it 15 different things. Already in Waterdeep, but at what point would you make sure your character is there and like thinking about like going to the Skewered Dragon itself? Would you be arriving earlier in the day, waiting until dark to arrive?
I reckon Finn's like the sort of tavern cat, so he will have fallen asleep in a sunbeam and woken up at some point, and is be hanging around.
Okay.
Sam would probably just go straight towards Waterdeep while just doing some slash and burn on the forest.
Starting some wildfires.
Yeah.
Thistle would show up in the evening.
Okay.
Like, I think Driana would just kind of like, constantly go back and forth if he should go, and then if he's gonna go, he's just gonna like go there as early as possible, just like, you know, get this over with.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be like there for very long. In his brain.
And then Pointy.
I feel like it might be slightly different for Pointy because it's like I assume I'm already like close by. Like if I'm going and handing stuff out, or is it like
So,
is
to give you more context to your role within this, it probably would have taken you, depending, like, people's backstories, I don't think necessarily put them right near Waterdeep, so you probably had a while of, searching for these people to deliver those letters, like, across, like, a span of time.
okay.
So the letter themselves, like keeping that in mind with people's backstories and things, you probably had a specific meet date versus just the waiting for the full moon to happen. You would have all probably been given a specific date so that you all gathered at the same point in time.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm probably just like closing off any like loose ends where I'm like, hey, I should probably say goodbye to these people because I don't know how long I'll be gone for, or like, you know, just kind of like general tidying up everything before I head off, and then set sail, you know.
All right, let me move this in.
Excuse me.
Nice.
Excuse you.
Good start to the session, guys.
That was good. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I want to press the next one. If there's general approval, I want to press the next one.
Let it rip.
And
Let's see.
okay. What else do we need real quick? All right. So, as you all arrive in to Waterdeep and getting to the dragon, the Skewered Dragon, which is the map that should be showing up for you now, and let me fix it on the stream.
Whoa. Shall I just go ahead and drag myself? Oh, I can't.
You won't be
It's
able
closed.
to. Okay. Yep. If you want to put yourself within the skewered dragon where you think that you would be, and then I will give some more context. And so the way that it's set up is that first part is kind of like an outside patio area, and then going in to it, and there is the one main door that Finn is currently moving through. The rest are windows, so I just locked them.
Okay.
I mean, Finn might have crawled through a window. Who knows?
Yeah, I think Finn's like well, sort of just lounging on a table at the moment. I don't. Do I know any? Do I know any of these people here? Like any of the patrons? Because I think I'm a fair regular.
Yeah. One sec. I restarted right before, and I thought I had all my tabs open, and I did
Oh,
not.
okay.
So let me get that pulled. Okay. All right. So within the tavern, I would say being a regular, let's roll me a d10, Patrick.
Yeah, sure. So that's gonna be a 6.
Okay, so you are looking at so like there are more people. These are the ones who are of significance within the tavern. You would know 6 of these 10 people. To me, it doesn't matter which 6 that you know, but that is who you would be aware of. So you can
Okay.
see within the tavern as you all are getting kind of settled in, and you come in, the barkeep is Burka, and she is an orc. She's dressed in green. She has dark black hair. And as you all come in, she does immediately ask if there's anything that you would like to drink or to eat. Can I get you an ale, or can I get you we have stew today, or water, and we might have other spirits and things, but those are generally what people want from us.
Ooh.
4 glasses of ale for me.
I will pass on that. Thank you. Just
No
visibly
worries.
uncomfortable.
I mean, I guess I'll just take a I'm in a water mood. I'm not really feeling anything heavy today. If you could, just some water, please.
Of course, Pointy, here you go. And Pointy, you would be familiar with the establishment as well. Probably not on the level that Finn is, as Finn is easy to blend in, being a mostly in cat form and stuff. But you might not even realize that Finn's a person and stuff, just the tavern cat hanging out. But you would definitely know the barkeep and a few other people in here. The establishment itself is pretty worn out. It's not very well kept. The roof itself like groans from there's like a ship anchor on the top, and it's kind of like punctured through at this point of the roof, and so it kind of groans. There's a bucket that catches any rain if it were to be raining outside. Okay. All right. Any drinks for anyone else that's in here? And she kind of like walks around to each of the different tables that you all have selected to be at, and checking in to see if there's anything that you want or need.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not at a table. Driano's not sitting down here. Like,
Okay.
he's convinced this place is completely unhygienic.
And there is a cat.
Yeah, there's a
Touched
cat
one
hanging
stool,
out.
It was sticky. He's not sitting down. Not in those expensive robes.
Hmm.
Just a ginger cat in the bar.
This will go.
You know
Oh,
how it is.
wine, please.
Ah, yes. Would you like white or red wine?
Red wine.
Ah, coming right up. Do you want it in a tiny glass or a regular glass?
Thistle's just like postures up all 2.5 feet. A regular glass.
Not too worried it might be too much for you.
Just a buzzing sound erupts as he's levitating above the stool. I'll be fine.
Ah, fair enough,
Is it?
fair enough.
I was gonna say, are we like? So at this point, am I already like aware of everybody? You know, um, to where I like, like I know why we're all here. I know what we're doing. I know what's going on.
So I honestly, with your character Jake, I would imagine that you are probably waiting for James to arrive before probably going
Okay.
in with the group. Would be kind of my imagination of that and stuff. Just kind of
Okay.
waiting and
Okay.
seeing.
So true. So true. Okay. Okay.
Or you might even and you can decide knowing this piece. You might even be with them, approaching with them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So yeah, I'll probably just be laying back a bit and then waiting to step in.
Yeah, I guess I didn't think about that. So yeah, you probably have not come in. You might have been in earlier at the beginning of the day to see if anyone was there, but then you would have been waiting for their arrival.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. As some time passes by and it does get to be evening, you do see Pointy come in. And Pointy, thinking about your character, and delivering these letters, would you have personally taken and delivered the letter to each person, or would you have like sent out the letters? What approach do you think Pointy would have taken to getting these letters delivered?
Um, I think I have a feeling that Pointy probably would have wanted to like not address everyone fully. Um like maybe get it close but then like maybe hand it off to a mailman or like find someone who I know will be able to um get it to the people. Just because I'm like I don't know these people yet and I feel like personally I feel like you'd probably be more comfortable meeting people when James is there, you know?
Okay, fair enough. All right. So as you all are waiting to arrive, to give you some context to the people within the tavern, as it's getting close to being evening and dusk is upon us, those who are currently in the tavern, you do notice sitting at the bar itself, on the left hand side, that there is a captain that is sitting there, um, Captain Barth, and he looks to be very like weathered. His face is like sun beaten and stuff. Looks as though like he's either is sunburnt or even possibly like from the wind and stuff. Like very gruff appearance. He has a well-worn captain's coat on, and he has the like classic tricorn hat that he's wearing as he sits there. And he is at this point, because he's not out on the waters and things, like he is pretty inebriated as he's sitting and talking with the barkeep, pretty sporadically. Also, on the other side of the bar, you have not neither of those. Where are we? You have Grom, who is sitting there. He is a really burly halfling. He has this big bushy beard. And he has a problem kicking up his feet every now and then, and like he'll take off his boot, and you can see he's missing one of his toes, and he's in pretty patched up leather, is what he's wearing as he's sitting there, and then sitting with him is a very like joyful and kind of happy-go-lucky fisherman. He always has a pipe in his mouth, and people call him Seagull.
Hmm.
At the table by himself is Baldric, not to be confused with Balric from my Tuesday group. And he is a dwarf. He has a bald head. He has this long gray beard. He has a lot of scars. And anyone who is willing to listen, he will tell tall tales from his times as an adventurer in his younger years. You can also see in the middle, so I know this is a table, but no map is ever perfect unless you make it for yourself. That is actually serving as a stage. And there you can see the bard for the tavern, and she's currently, playing and singing away. She's an elf. She has long, like, goldish hair. She typically plays a lute and dressed in very colorful, flowing robes. In the back corner of the room, you do notice there's a tiefling fortune teller, and currently with her, there's somebody who is kind of dressed all in like black, very dark colors, trying to blend into the shadows of that part of the room. It is more dark over there. They've blown out the candles that light that area of the room to kind of add to the mystery of it as she's telling fortunes. And then sitting outside, you have a older scholarly gnome, round glasses. His hair is kind of disheveled, and he has a bunch of books and things with him, and he is sitting with a younger fellow who is also kind of dressed in a cloak and stuff and trying to go unnoticed, but it's hard to not notice him as he is holding a cage of rats. And then sitting quietly enjoying a meal is the woman who's sitting there with long black hair. She seems probably the most out of place for the establishment. Like, she seems very proper, and as though she wouldn't really come to a place of like such disarray as this. But she nonetheless is sitting, enjoying stew, and mostly keeping to herself. As you all kind of take a look at the scene around and stuff, the door does open to the tavern, and walking through, you see okay, you see this individual come through, and that right behind them would be Pointy, and as she walks through with Pointy and kind of looking around and stuff, she finds an empty table for the two of them to sit down, kind of in the back corner. And I do apologize, her token is going to be a different image, but I decided to change it up at the last moment.
No problem.
Yeah, because I feel like Peter Pan is very male heavy, so I decided it makes me a woman. So those two sit at the back table, and as she like sits and she's kind of looking around and like kind of taking note, Pointy, she's like asking you to indicate like who in the tavern. So you'd probably be like on the other side, so like you don't have to turn around and look. But she's like asking you to kind of indicate who you have invited to this meetup.
Okay, yeah. Uh, so basically, we've got a few people I had to talk to. Um, there was this the richer churchgoer. You know, you know how it is. Money and religion, how it goes. Yeah. Um, we got there was a little I
Okay,
believe
and I'm
a
gonna
turtle.
pause you. I'm gonna pause you, Jake. So as Pointy is describing your character, if you can give us your physical appearance to the chat, and I'll have the players do that. So I believe the first one that you were describing would have been Driano.
Me.
Okay.
Yeah, so Adriano is this tall, pale, human-looking guy, like perfect skin, just like no blemishes anywhere. He's perfectly 5'11" and 3/4 of an inch, which makes him very mad. He's like like mid-length, like nice dark brown hair, just kind of like it's just like tousled just perfectly. He's wearing like form-fitting red robes, which are like very much like a religious uniform. He has like a nice little ornate bone cane staff, which he uses as a walking cane because he's got a little bit of a limp, you know. And
Okay.
he's also got a big patch of white fur on his shoulder, just sitting there menacingly. And he just is looking uncomfortable.
Right, because you have the guy
It's
kicking up his missing toe and the cat in the tavern.
yeah. He just like looks around everybody, just like ugh, preposterous, and just casts guidance on himself. He's like, Lord, protect me.
Okay. Who would you point out next to Smee?
I was pointing out Sam next.
Okay.
Okay, so Sam is just sitting right at the tavern with just different kinds of roots etched all over his shells. Some of them almost lit up like an incense. And he's also wearing amulet of sorts, some kind of family heirloom. Also, he has three empty ale glasses just right beside him, and he's now drinking his fourth one.
All right. As Pointy points out Sam, Smee um makes the remark, is he always lit up quite like that?
Uh, wish I could tell you. We wish I could let you know the answer to that, my friend. But
Hmm.
fortunately, I do not know.
James said that you knew these individuals pretty well. Okay, well, who else do we have?
Uh, and then probably go on to describe probably Thistle.
Yeah. So Thistle is he's 2.5 feet tall, almost 2.5 feet tall. Uh, Fairy. He has purple hair with like black streaks in it. And then he has green and black wings. You would call them butterfly wings, but they're a little moth-ish almost, not really butterfly. And he's wearing like it's not good leather armor, but it is fantastically adorned with lots of whorls and leaves and things of his court from the Feywild.
And then last but well, Would I know would I know that the cat is coming with us?
You would not.
Okay, so that
Yeah, you
probably
would
I'd
not
probably
know.
stop describing things there.
And yep, because you did get everybody. All right, and then that is the better picture of Ricky's character with the
Cool.
better wings. It just isn't switched over on Foundry yet. Okay. So yeah, as you finish describing, and Smee kind of looks around, pretty puzzling at you. I thought you would have more, and I don't know that these are the people that the captain will be expecting.
I mean, I'm just following orders, okay?
Yeah, but
I'm a cog in the machine, my friend.
who gave you these orders for these individuals? How is this decided? Oh, Captain is not going. Oh, I don't think he's going to be impressed.
Well, I'm sorry. That's classified information. I'm sorry, I can't offer that up at this point. If you got a problem, bring it up with the captain, okay?
I don't think I'm going to need to. I think Captain James is going to bring it up to you. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess we should gather the group around, and at least get them well versed for how to best present themselves to the captain. I think that's all that we really can do. We just have to try to make this as presentable as possible. And I don't. Yes, that's all that we can do. That's it. If you want to go and gather your friends and bring them over here, and we can discuss further.
Could I real quick? I'd like
Mm.
to look for like a lightly attended class.
A lightly attended. What was the last word?
Lightly attended glass or like tankard or
Okay.
like a lightly attended vessel for drinking stuff.
I mean, you are in a tavern, and what's your passive? I feel like you have no problems finding something. Yeah, with the 13, you can find a like. So you're looking for one that somebody like isn't necessarily holding on to, that you can just go and take a sip right out of.
That they're not holding on to, but like they're not finished with.
Okay. And are you wanting it to be a player?
I don't mind. I
Okay.
don't mind whose it is.
Thistle has his overly large-looking glass for him, sitting on the table.
Yeah, Thistle would probably be one of the easier ones for you to get to. And so, Thistle, are you like hovering? Like, because I mean, to sit in your seat, I feel like you need a booster seat to sit there.
Thistle will not sit down because obviously that would look ridiculous, but he's also not going to stand on a stool so he can reach the table. So yeah, he's just going to kind of float around the table to.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
so I'd like to hop up onto Thistle's table because that's assumedly where his drink is,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm just gonna bat it off.
All right. So, Thistle, you see this cat hop up onto your table, and what do you do?
This was like, cats everywhere, cats. And
Yeah, it's like an innocent cat.
I'm gonna druid craft like a puff of wind in his face, like you blow it in a cat's face, and just a little puff of wind right in a cat's face.
Excellent.
Bad kitty.
Yeah, all right. And that's after I've knocked his glass over, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah. So, I'm just gonna bolt for like a different table, having
As
had wind blown in my face.
the commotion of the glass falling, you do hear Burka shouting, and I guess so. in your mind, Finn, would would people at this establishment know that like you're not a cat?
I like to think not. I think it's funnier that they
Okay,
don't.
that is fair enough.
Like they,
If you would not have revealed that. So this Burka, upon the commotion over there, looks over and sees you having hopped on and knocked the glass, and then Thistle shooing you away, and Burka comes from around the uh, bar with a broom, and in classic fashion, is beginning to holler at you, "Scat, scat out of here!"
all right, I am just gonna cause like as much chaos as possible on the exit. So just anything that can be knocked into, any surface that can be jumped on, like just all. I'm just gonna cover all bases.
Oh dear.
Oh, this cat, what? Get off the tables. I liked it better when you just sat on the floor and it looked cute and purred. Get down, get down. And she is kind of chasing you through, doing her best not to like completely wreck the place, but trying to get you off of the tables as you're jumping up and down from them. I'm so sorry. Shoo, cat, shoo.
All right, I'm gonna like settle and cower like in the corner where Smee and Pointy are.
Yeah, so you move in to that corner, and um, are you going to like jump up like onto the table, their laps or anything, or are you
Oh
just
hell
going
yeah!
in? Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Yeah. So you leap up onto the lap of Smee, and at first she kind of, oh, oh, here, kitty, kitty. Oh, you didn't tell me that there'd be cats here. Why was this the place that you picked? Oh, why is there a cat?
Uh,
Oh, I think the cat likes me. She begins to
Uh,
pet the cat as you were purring, and she just very naturally begins to like scratch behind the ears.
it's gonna get weird when she finds out I'm just a person.
hmm.
Do you say that?
No. I'm keeping up the mirage as long as possible.
Oh, Pretty, go ask the barkeep for some a bowl. Well, maybe a bowl and a glass. We want a glass of milk, but we want to put it in a bowl. Can you go get that?
Uh, I mean, okay. I can do that. Yeah, I'll
I
head
sure
up to
hope
the
so.
barkeep and get a bowl of milk.
Uh, and so like upon Finn like leaping into the lap of Smee and like seemingly calm, like Burka would have gone back about and kind of tidying up anything that had happened, asking Thistle if he needed another drink, and if perhaps this time he might want something smaller so it's maybe easier for him to keep track of his drink.
Okay.
Another normal wine will be fine, please.
No problem. I will get that for you. And she is coming back with that glass of wine, and probably would be about the time that Pointy is getting up to go and ask for a bowl of milk. So you kind of like meet her in the middle of the room, and she turns. Is there anything that I can get for you, Pointy?
Um, no, I'm all right. I'm all right. I just I don't know. I'm kind of like you don't really think the captain's gonna be mad about anything, right? Like it's not gonna be like
Are you asking Burka this?
I'm asking just everyone. Well, is Birkin not in on this?
She's just the barkeep.
Oh, so this isn't like This
Yeah,
is a
I
general.
mean,
It's not like a. It's not a bar for just people working with the captain. It's just like a general
yeah,
bar.
it's a general bar. Now she would
Ooh.
be familiar with him, but like not like it. So it all depend on what you think you would have divulged to her over the like time and stuff. Because like this is the place that was settled for him to come to
Mm-hmm.
and that he's been to and stuff. So like she would know him. I don't know that she would know that you were recruiting for him unless you told her.
Probably not. Well, no, I think I would. I think if I regular here somewhat, I
Mm-hmm.
think I would probably I'd
And
probably be like talking about what I got going on.
yeah, and so I also think it would be fair, based on your backstory and things, that you would have been seen here with me and the captain before. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so, like, you definitely are associated with him.
Okay, yeah. So I think she'd probably know. I'd be like, I don't know. I really don't want to mess this up. I mean, this could be a big in for me. Like this could like moving on up, right? Upgrades people, right? So I don't know. I don't know.
So, the ones in here that aren't the usuals, these are the people you recruited for James.
Yeah, those are yes. Um, and I just like I don't know. I'm worried. Like are they up to it? Like, are they able to? Because I know I can handle myself, but I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I mean, what is it that they were? And so this was something I posted in the chat for you all. So this you will answer for your character. What is it that they were like known for? Like something that made you zero in on inviting them to this.
Um. Oh wait, where did we put that?
So I had posted for each person to come up with it for their character. So if anyone who knows, like, if there's like a quick story or something that your character would have been a part of that you think would have attracted attention to be sought after, that is going to be what you share now. So, and Pointy would be the one relaying this, but you all can share for your characters.
Okay, yes. You guys feel free to speak through Pointy for right now. In whatever order.
Ow. And when you go, take that darn it cat with you. Can you just ditch that cat somewhere?
Yeah, I can I can do that.
Oh, she's turned. I thought she liked me.
I'll
No,
pick
no, no.
up
This is
All right.
Burka. This is the one that was
Oh,
chasing
this
you.
is Burka, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yep. This is Burka that's talking. So the cat is currently with Smee, being petted, ears scratched, and waiting on that bowl of milk to come back.
Yeah.
And Pointy is talking with Burka, feeling a little insecure. I'm assuming insecure from Smee saying the captain was not going to be happy.
Yeah.
All right. So, what is something that your character would be known for that you think would have somebody wanting to have them complete a quest for them?
I think aside from being a very important in their little small town, not called Driano is just a very skilled healer. Like that's what he's known for, like helping people, just like healing physical pain, but also emotional pain. Part-time psychologist.
Well, the captain could certainly use some emotional healing. I don't think the captain will find it to be the best choice, but maybe the best overall in time, even if he never realizes it. And maybe I wouldn't have to talk and nurse, like as he nurses his drink, talk to him quite as frequently when he comes. Who else do you have?
We also got insert next person.
Uh, Thistle was he ended up as part of the agreement for what he stole and had to be returned to one of the different courts was he stole something from opposing Fey court and was summarily kicked out of the Fey realm because of how many people he made mad.
Ah,
I'd
Well-
say just that Sam was just good with destroying and burning things, and he would do anything for to get himself a cup of alcohol. So yeah, pretty nice guy to do the dirty work for you.
I mean, it sounds as though you picked some individuals who seem very similar to James. So I feel like it could go. It could possibly go either way. He's either going to love them because he sees a bit of himself in each of them, or he's going to hate them because he sees a bit of himself in each of them.
You took the words right out of my mouth. That's the exact kind of educated statement that I was prepared to make. So thank you for saying that. I appreciate it.
Yeah, he didn't. From what you have said, he didn't give you much. He just said you got to do this, and it seemed like it was kind of sudden, and you didn't have much time to really react. And I mean, like, I don't know that how do I say this? I don't want to say that the people that because I don't know them, but a respectable person and stuff probably wouldn't go on this very vague quest and come all the way here to. I mean, I enjoy my work, so I don't want the boss to know that I'm saying this, but this establishment, they would probably have picked a different tavern that is a bit shinier, if you will. And so I think it's the classic, you get what you pay for. People come here and
Exactly.
they order a drink, and it might not be as strong as if they went somewhere else because they get what they pay for here.
And that's exactly right. That's exactly what they paid for. Yep.
Now, so is James coming this evening then? Is that the plan?
I believe so, but also like he's a busy guy. He's got a lot of stuff going on, so we'll see, I guess. But no, I wish I could tell you,
Mm. All right, and you're sure there's nothing that I can get for you or for
No,
Smee?
I'm great. Thank you so much. You've been wonderful always. I'm all right. Thank you. Oh, actually, little bowl. I need a bowl of milk. If you could. If I did I already grab that? I can't remember. I'm a little all over the place at the moment.
Are you going to drink the milk yourself, or is it for that?
It's for the
creature.
the
Ow.
kitty cat.
And you promise me, Pointy, you promise me that you're gonna take care of that cat. I don't care
Oh yeah,
how.
I'm gonna take real good care of that cat. Okay, I'm gonna give it a loving home. Okay, and I'm gonna make sure that not a day goes by where that cat doesn't know how loved it is. Okay.
I want to insight check that.
Wait, how close are you?
Aren't we on the same table?
No.
I thought you were over at a different one, but honestly, if you still want to insight, I'm not opposed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Um,
thought I was on the table with Smee.
No. So
Right
we
now.
haven't
Oh,
moved
you are.
tokens. They're up at the bar. He was
Oh.
talking with the barkeep.
Then never mind. Like I totally don't hear any
Oh,
of that.
okay.
But I mean,
Fair
I think
enough.
it'd be funny if you want to insight with disadvantage and see what you hear.
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
Why
cats
not?
have good hearing, so I feel like there's a chance.
Oh,
Not this cat. Oh, that was a nat one.
You're just enjoying Smee scratching behind your ears. You can't focus on anything else.
Yeah. It's
All
good
right.
switches.
All right. Let me get that bowl for you. And she comes around with she's put it in a glass, the milk, and then has given you a bowl so it's easier to carry. Here you go. I thought this would
Okay,
be easier
perfect.
for. I don't want to go near the cat. I don't know what you're gonna do with the cat. I don't want anything else to do with it. I just want it out of here. Finn, how long do you think you've been lurking in this tavern? Like months,
Oh, like
days?
definitely months. Like
Years.
absolutely months.
It can be years. Like however long you think you've been lurking around.
Yeah, years then. Like as long as I've been in Waterdeep.
Yeah, and she's like, I shoot him out, and then the damn thing just comes right back. I just can't. I'm tired of dealing with it, and people come just to stroke the cat. Like what the hell is that? They don't come to visit me or anything. They come to pet the damn cat.
I mean, to be fair, it's a cute cat.
I feel like this lady has a lot of like cat related issues that are unresolved.
Some cat trauma.
I mean, you did
I mean,
jump up
maybe
on all
she's
the
just been
tables
withheld
and made
affection.
some issues.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh,
It's
a
fine.
medieval cat cafe. I have a book, The City of Cats, that I would like to run some time reading the chat right now. All right. So you do have the glass and the bowl, and you slide that over. I'm assuming to Smee. She like quickly grabs it and, oh, kitty, kitty, I've got you some milk, and pours the milk into the bowl. How much dignity does Finn have or not have in this moment? You drinking from the bowl?
I mean, he's a pretty majestic cat, so just gonna purr contentedly and lap up some milk and probably get some on his like little cat goatee.
Oh, Pointy, look,
So he's just gonna enjoy.
he's just so adorable. Look at that. There's a little goatee.
So am I over with Sven
Yeah.
and cat? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's a cute little cat. Well, but the barkeep over there. I don't know how familiar you are around here, but the barkeep wanted me to get rid of the cat, but I'm like, that's kind of.
Get rid of the
I don't
cat,
know.
like. And as Smee she whispers to kill the cat. I'm like asking if
Just
that's
stop
what the
laughing.
barkeep. We can't.
What?
No. Did you say that you would take the cat? Do you have a place that you can take it? I don't think the captain would. I don't think the
I mean, I'm
captain
gonna
would like
be
a
honest.
cat.
I was just gonna take it with me.
Oh.
Kind of, take care of it on the trip, right? So.
Do you think that
Um,
you could take care of a cat?
I think I could. I mean, it's just like it's a
Oh,
cat,
but
right? You just feed
but
it and
Pointy,
pet it and like make sure it can use the bathroom sometimes. Like,
you don't really take that good care of yourself. I'm not one to talk, but
I don't know. I think it could be a new start for me, Like if I have a cat there to kind of make me think of taking care of myself, right? You know what I mean?
will you change your clothes then?
No, I think my clothes are perfectly fine actually. I think my clothes are good. I like them. I think I think they're good. I think I got good clothes on my body right now.
Do you think that Pointy would like stand up to kind of like show his good clothing?
Yeah,
No.
like definitely like showing it off a little bit.
Okay. Anyone who is looking in that direction, what would they see about Pointy's clothing?
It doesn't fit at all. It's his old Lost Boy uniform, with like a little like fake possum hat on top, um, and like full gut is just sticking out of this thing. Pants are way too tight. There's a little like belt to hold a wooden sword on there. And then yeah, it's just like a big old wooden sword, and then it's just like 5 o'clock shadow, like probably some
Nice.
belly lint sticking out, like just very of someone who probably doesn't. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if he ever takes this off. This outfit.
How's
He
the
probably
smell?
not bad. Okay, I think he
I-
I think he
I'm going to
prestidigitates to
thaumaturgy
keep it
sh-
clean.
Yeah. You are going to be prestidigitated, thaumaturgy, just
Yeah,
everything.
everything. No, I think
Witchcraft.
I think he prestidigitates himself so he doesn't have to shower and he can just keep the clothes on. You
That's
know.
what I do.
The D&D version of
Fantastic.
Febreze.
Yeah, basically.
Axe body spray.
Shh.
Oh, that's so much worse.
Nah, Axe
Uh,
body
All the
spray
disgusting
is color
imagery.
spray.
You had to bring up Axe body spray.
I taught middle school, like, that, it's horrible. That is a horrible
yeah.
smell. They come from PE and then just all over. No, get out of my room. Leave. Alright, at this point, seeing, Smee's like,
Just
well,
real quick, I think Finn is like internally thinking, "Oh shit, I'm gonna be this guy's emotional support animal, aren't I?"
I think that as Driano would see, like, pointing out of show off his tremendously amazing outfit, he would kind of have, like, war flashbacks because, in his city, the Neverland is kind of like a wives' tale, this kind of like horrible, sinful place. We just like, and then he realizes, oh yeah, I'm supposed to go there. So he would probably like, start observing them, very discreetly. with
no.
his,
I don't know if based on the letter, if you, like, you can roll a history check to see if you would connect that you are going to Neverland. You just know that you have a job, and, like, coincidentally, the initials are JH and James.
Yeah. I mean, he would definitely recognize this as the, Neverland, sinful lost boy tag. But
Okay.
would he connect it? I don't know. He's got like, high wisdom. Maybe he would.
Yeah, if you want to roll a check and see if he would connect it, you can.
What check would that be?
I think that we would just do history on it.
Oh shit. Okay. Damn, I'm good at everything but intelligence. Okay.
Well, you.
That's a 17.
That's
Yes. So I think that as you like studied over your letter and stuff, and like you would have been trying to figure out like JH and like James and like thinking through, and so like you probably did then associate James Hook as being it, but like we're maybe skeptical of it, but then seeing Pointy in full Lost Boy attire that that you would have heard about in stories and things, like you are really beginning to kind of piece that there seems to be a Neverland theme running.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm definitely like trying to like observe them, just
Okay.
nicely and stealthily with my +1 to stealth.
So Smee like kind of continues with the cat. Well, if you, yes, we definitely have to give it a home, and I don't think the captain that he would let me have it on the ship. So yeah, it has to go with you. That it's the only thing that we can do.
That's fine. I like cats. I think it could be good for me to have a cat.
I think so too. All right. Well, the captain should be coming, and he wanted us to ready the group. So if you want to gather your friends and bring them over here, and I can go over some information, and then we will greet the captain accordingly.
Yeah, can do. I will make it happen. And then I will get up and I guess I will just wait for the signal to start rounding up the troop.
Go on with it. Get them over here. We need to discuss with them first.
Oh, we
go
going
on.
right now? Like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Let's.
that's fine.
We don't want the captain to have to wait on us. Let's
Oh
get
yeah,
to you.
that would suck if the captain had to wait. That would be like really bad. So, um, okay, I'll go.
Okay.
Who to go up to? Can I pick up? Wait, can I pick up the cat at this point? Like, can I just like be holding the
Yeah, I
cat?
mean,
Yeah.
I'll allow it
I'll be holding the cat.
for now.
And
Oh,
then
I thought the cat.
I'll go.
As you take the cat from like Smee's like reach of being able to pet it and potentially like go back to holding it, she like looks up at you and, oh, all right. Well, if you're the one that's gonna keep the cat, I guess, yeah. Go on, cat. Go with Pointy. We have to come up with a name. You got to think about a really great name for such a cat.
Um.
We're gonna
I
sort
like
of, yeah.
I like Pinky. You know.
Patrick, I dropped a message in for you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna sort of like reach out and like wistfully meow at at Smee. And, like, reach out like, no, I'm being taken away.
Oh, the cat is
Well, can I
attached
see
to
that? If
me.
I see that, I feel like I'll give the cat back.
No, no, no.
I mean,
You,
like-
you, you take the cat. I. We're gonna be in the same place together. It'll be okay. You take it. I can't get too attached. The captain will only break my heart again.
Okay, yeah. Fair. That's a yeah. Okay, I'll take the cat. I like the name Pinky. You know, Pinky the cat. I think it's cute. Cute little name. It's Pointy and Pinky. Pinky and Pointy. Going
Right.
on adventures in the world. You know, doing little things. Okay, let's go. Let's go make some friends, Pinky. Okay, let's go make some friends here. I'll go up
The urge to mind sliver.
Yeah, I'm good with this.
Am I changing your name to Pinky now?
No,
Let me
tell me what you
do.
want.
Let me do. Let me think. I'm going to go up to. Well, let's see who's closest here.
Thistle.
This will be closest, so I'm gonna move. Oh, I don't. They're down
Well.
here, right?
Well, you.
Wait, are you guys not down here? Wait.
No.
Can you
you
not-
walked past him. You
It's
walked
like,
past him.
Oh, this is Thistle right here.
Yeah.
This is Thistle right here.
I was like, oh, maybe we're going far and then close.
Yeah, I'm a little blind at the moment.
And you
Um,
don't have to you don't have to move your token around. Like, you certainly can, but the map is just there just to be there, to fill a void on the
Okay.
screen.
Perfect. Okay.
And it's a tavern. You never know what can happen at a tavern.
Yeah, so true. Such a true statement. I'm going to then come up to Thistle with the little cat. I'll
Thistle
say,
picks up his glass.
Mm.
Two hands. And just like holds it close to his chest and is like clearly prepared to hit the cat with another puff of air if he has to.
oh, okay.
Yeah. It's gonna hit
What?
him.
Are you? Wait? Can I roll insight to see if I can read that? Like, there's maybe some history between Thistle and the cat.
I mean, you
Yeah.
were there when the glass got
The
were you
tension.
there?
I would think I was up at the bar at that point, wasn't I?
Okay.
Either that or I
No.
wasn't paying that much
Yeah,
attention.
you were sitting with Smee, discussing.
Yeah, so I was
and
probably just talking to Smee,
yeah,
but
if you
I
can
won't roll that.
Okay.
Is that your cat?
Now it is. Yeah, this is Pinky. It wasn't before. I just adopted it like a few seconds ago. I'm Pointy. This is Pinky. I'm kind of the recruiter, for the captain. I assume you got my letter because you're here. So
Yes,
You know.
you sent this. And he'll hold
yeah,
up
that
the
was
letter.
me. That was me that time. So, Um, yeah, so I have to come pick you up. My friend Smee's right back there, probably like 10 feet back that way.
He says pick up. Thistle's gonna go up and back away from him like he's afraid he's gonna physically pick him up.
Pick Oh, nope. I'm actually I appreciate the I appreciate the faith in my physical abilities, but I promise it's not that kind of pickup friend. And I'm gonna be
Okay.
honest, even if I wanted to, it'd be a struggle. I'm a little I'm not in the best shape at the moment.
Did you drop the
But
cat to stretch?
I'm just picking up and
Okay.
like
Very cat
um
calisthenics.
yeah. Um and I'm going to um
I mean, as you guys were like talking here, like Driano was like kind of sneaking to like hear better, but he was trying to be all stealthy. But the thing is, he's got a walking cane, so we just heard like a behind you.
too easy.
Yes. So
Yeah,
you
so
turn and you
you
can see Driano
uh-huh.
kind of
Just
creeping
hunched
towards
over.
you.
Yeah, just like
Trying to blend in and not be noticed, but not doing
yeah,
so well.
in the bright red coat.
Oh, hi. Okay, I guess we're all meeting over here now. Great. Okay. Hi. I'm Pointy. Sent you the letter. This is Pinky.
Oh,
Good to meet you. Good to meet you.
uh,
Um,
well, the letter was sent by James,
oh yeah,
if I'm correct.
I'm like the recruiter. So I was given the letters. I got them to the mail people or
Oh,
other people who deliver
oh.
mail. Brought them to
So,
you. So
so you're the postman for the postman. Got it.
yes, essentially, but it's like a temporary gig. Like I'll be doing like better stuff eventually. I'm probably gonna get promoted,
Hmm.
you know. So
And
I'll pray for you.
Pointy to be like you delivered the letters, but like you actually handpicked the people as well.
yeah.
Just so that piece. So would you
hmm
would you reveal that you had handpicked, or would you just go with what you'd said with delivering the letters from James?
Um, I think I'm gonna save
Okay.
the fact I think right now I'm putting like how they were chosen on the captain so that like if it is bad I can be like, oh whoop, sorry, not my fault, you know,
Okay.
plausible deniability kind of thing. Um. But yeah, I'm gonna. Can I run up and grab Sam at this point?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna find go up to Sam's table with the cat. Hey friend. My name's Pointy. I we haven't met. I'm kind of like the middleman for the captain. I got that letter to you. You've seen it. A little piece of paper. This is Pinky, by the way, a little cat right here. Um,
When he says
s-
like pinky, I'm gonna do like that little sup nod. Like it's a totally normal thing for a person to do, but like a cat, what the fuck?
yeah. So the cat kind of doesn't nod.
Oh.
Um, and then so yeah, I've I'm just coming to get you. I don't know if you can see, we're meeting at a table over there, and we're just kind of going over what this journey is going to entail, you know. So if you wanna come with us, if you don't want to, that's all right. But I mean, it'd be cool if you did. So.
So, I'd say that Sam is probably on his sixth ale, just halfway through his drink, looking at you. Finally, about damn time.
Oh
So,
yeah.
yeah, if you're a bit too late, I would make you pay for the next rounds too.
Oh yeah,
What you
no,
got there?
I'm running a little slow at the moment. It's my bad. I this is milk. I don't know. I don't think that's what you want. And then this is a
Nope.
cat. But I can
Yeah,
if you need
no, I am.
ale, I can, we can cover that. It's a membership thing, you know.
Oh,
It's
so
it's
you're a
really
member.
enticing.
Great, great to know. You also got some snacks in your hand, I see.
Oh yeah,
For later,
I got snacks. Just for
coffee and gingery.
yeah, just people got a snack, and you know what? If you come with me, do you know how many snacks you're gonna have? A
How many
bunch.
cats am I gonna be able to eat?
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, yeah. No, that's yeah. No, this one isn't a snack. This is a special. It's view only and also touch, but not like in a harmful way that would ensue like eating and stuff. You know.
Ah, I was wondering why you name food.
Yeah, it's I have this thing called like empathy, where basically I feel bad for other creatures, and that kind of does stop me from eating my friend here. So, if you want, you can come with me. You come meet the group. Maybe we can get you some other food, maybe. But yeah, I kind of need you. I'm putting all my eggs in my basket right now, if you know what I mean. So.
Sure, sure. As just Sam just jogs the rest of his ale and just puts it down and goes on along where he was directed, just winking at the cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not giving him the sup nod anymore. I said he wanted to eat me.
Man, you're just
I'll
getting
pay for
attacked
all
from
of
all
you.
angles.
It's wild being a cat.
Um, as the group approaches to come to the table, Smee would indicate to the group to leave the captain's chair empty. So the one straight across from him, and he like you can take. Or I'm sorry, I'm switching because I'm used to Disney Smee and not my version. She would tell you all not to sit in those seats, and she'd be like, you can sit anywhere else, just not there. That's where the captain prefers to be. He wants to be able to see the whole group, but not have to be distracted by the rest of the people here. So please don't sit there. But you can sit anywhere else. I'm Smee, and I'm happy to meet you, and I I trust that Pointy had a very good reason in selecting each of you.
Yeah. Oh, whoa, whoa. The captain. Yep. The captain definitely picked them. I had no saying in any of this whatsoever. Um, and if anything
Uh,
goes wrong, it is not my fault. Okay, thank you.
I no. I the captain just simply asked you to hand out the letters.
Yep, that's all it was. And this is Pinky, by the way. Pinky's gonna be coming with us. So.
So if he's pointy, he's pinky, is that safe to assume you miss Arkol Thumb?
Uh, in this field, you can't assume anything. You need to, uh, you need to get to know me and ask me questions and form a connection. And I'm sorry, being a pirate's hard. I'm kind of new. I'm still I'm getting into this, guys. I'm sorry.
A pirate? You're no more a pirate than you are a lost boy.
I will definitely pray for you. A long, good, hard prayer.
I'd appreciate. Yeah, that's great. I do I appreciate that a lot. So.
Yeah, Jenna just puts
I can light a
his hand on your shoulder and casts resistance on you. Here.
Oh fuck! Wait,
Just-
what does resistance do again?
You get one d4 to the next saving throw.
Okay, good. So next time I have to make a
Just-
saving throw. Thank God, I got an extra 1d4.
You just feel like this nice little warmth
Well, that's
go across
that's
you.
that feels pretty good. I like that. That's whoa.
All right, take your seats. Take your seats. It'll only be not too long before the captain gets here, and we need to discuss. And there's just I was expecting. Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. But yes, take your seats.
I would preferably not sit on those stools. They look sticky.
You are going to need to sit when the captain arrives. He will not tolerate you standing and hovering over him, and the same for you. Thistle wasn't you. You can't hover. I don't even know how he's going to feel about a fairy. I guess at least you're not a pixie. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. Okay.
Excuse me, madam, but I am the Cardinal of the Church of Peace. I will not be ordered around by you. I'm a
I-
responsibility.
Hey
Uh,
friends. Hey friends. Let's so maybe we're getting off on the wrong foot here. We all come from different backgrounds, but you see that's the great thing about this mission is we can all put that aside and get along and learn about each other. So this can be a culturally enriching experience for the lot of us, I feel like, you know?
If enriching, you mean corrupting to the dark side.
No.
listen.
Are you a Jedi now?
Listen. If you want,
Maybe.
if you want to stand right now, that is fine. But you will need to have a seat when the captain comes. I mean, he is your
will squat.
boss.
He will squat down. He's
As
not
long
sitting
as-
down on this chair.
As long as you are not hovering over him, it should be fine. If you could just make it seem as though you're in a chair. No. The captain, he's anything but short. But he just doesn't. He's proper. And no, you just can't. You can't be above him. That's all. We have far more pressing things to discuss. Okay, so let's begin. Well, the captain, all of us really. The pirates are needing some assistance, and that is why he had asked Pointy to put together a group and to deliver letters that James himself, Captain James, had written to each of you. Please don't tell him I said James. I always need to make sure I say Captain. Well, he wouldn't like that. She begins to kind of nervous shake, realizing that she misspoke in how she addressed Captain James Hook. And
Just
she
gonna reassuringly cat rub against her. It's all good.
This kitty just seems to know. It's like a emotional support animal. Just knows. Anyway, so when the captain arrives, I need for you all to, look your best. And maybe comb down your hair a bit if you can. If you have messy hair, try, suck in your gut if you need to. It looks at Pointy. Just do your best to, be presentable. He deserves our best, the best that we can give.
Yeah. What she said.
And as he comes in, Pointy, I will have you stand so you can call us to attention when you see Captain James come through the door, and then we should all stand up and stand nice and proper to greet him as he comes in. And then once he comes in, he will tell us when to sit, and then we will sit, and he will, or squat, I guess. And then he will take his seat afterwards. That way we are never looming over him. And then he is going to discuss the plan for your travels and journeys. You won't be coming with us. And Pointy, you have the stuff, right? She looks at you. The stuff means dust.
Yeah. Yes, I do. That was that.
Okay.
You mean the stuff, right? The stuff that I was supposed to bring. That stuff.
Yes, and you didn't use any of it, right? You made sure that there was
That's not
enough
very sure.
for everyone.
Oh, that was for all of us.
You're playing right into what I really wanted you to play into, Jake. So thank you for just knowing. Yes, it took us quite a while to be able to get enough of that for the whole group to use. You didn't use any, did you? Give me the bottle.
No, we don't got it. It's in there. It's
She reaches for the bottle.
I'm sorry. I got a little carried away.
She takes it, and looks and goes, uh, a little carried, away. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. Ooh, okay. This isn't going to work. I think there might only be enough to get uh, the fairy and the cat, back. Oh gosh, and we don't want you all coming back with us because we don't want anyone else on the island to associate your arrival with us. We want that to be very distinguished that you all are coming not because of us, and that way to avoid trouble. Oh no. Oh gosh. Okay. Pointy, I know the captain that he had been giving you I mean, he was giving you extra, and then this was the bottle he said not to use, but oh, never mind that. You used it anyway.
Well, I thought it was like he was just giving me extra to be nice.
No. It's it's okay. I don't want to argue. I don't know what to do. Okay, you'd found other methods of getting the dust, right? Do you think and points towards Thistle? I know you're not a pixie. Though, are you a pixie? I'm sorry. I'm being rude. I don't mean to be rude. I'm a little nervous. This is kind of a big deal. Are you a pixie or are you a different? Is breed the right word?
Why do I look like a pixie?
I mean, I don't know.
Do I have like little fairy wings and like
Oh.
dust is falling out all over me?
I
mean,
guess
you're missing
you.
the tail and the fangs.
I guess you are right. I don't hear any bells chiming, so you certainly aren't. You aren't a pixie. Oh gosh. So, she like kind of reaches towards Thistle. Do you mind it? Can I try something? I promise it won't hurt.
Up and away.
Oh no. I promise it won't hurt. I'm willing to give you whatever I need to. I just can I try?
You
Miss?
can use your words.
Okay, I need to pinch. Oh, I might not even be. I don't know if I'd be strong enough. Oh. Who has a high strength out of you all?
I mean, I have a 13.
Got it.
Are you all not strength based?
I don't think
I-
so.
Okay.
I have 13 strength, and I think that's the highest.
Let's see.
I got 8.
That might actually be the highest.
I got a lot of 8s.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Our in strength is 3.
As a cat?
Yeah.
Okay. Smee would look at Giuliano, and you are, I believe, based on description, also the tallest person. Is anyone taller?
I
No,
can be taller.
I'm a pretty tall cat, but
Yeah. So Smee would look at you and say, "Okay. So I don't think I'm quite strong enough, or even really tall enough, but I need you." You would need to grab like right behind like the back of the neck, and then hold and give like a little shake. And if we're lucky, some dust might fall. Do you think we could try that?
Giano just fucking like clutches his pearls, his non-existent pearls. He's just like, Madam, that is preposterous of you to ask me to do such a thing. That is assault. That is battery.
Oh, not
That is-
with permission.
Yes.
If we get
Yeah.
his permission, it's okay. It's just to get to where we need to go. There's not an ordinary way to go. You can't just get on a ship and go. We need typically we use what we were planning on using is dust, but Pointy seems to have lost it. We'll just go with that. Pointy seems to have lost
Someone
it.
stole it, so you know.
Pointy.
Can't you? Well, from what I was told, you get the dust from grinding children bones. Is that not correct?
Oh no. That is not. That's not correct. We get it from the pixies back in Neverland, but I've never tried with a fairy before, and maybe Thistle it was that maybe Thistle might be able to
you're not
have some.
you're not gonna try with a fairy now.
Can I
Ooh.
hold Thistle sneakily, just catch him, do what she just said?
Ooh, I feel like like I mean, what role do we think that would be?
I
Are you
think
alright with that, Ricky?
I mean that's a grapple check. That's technically a
Yeah.
grapple check.
Yeah.
Athletics versus acrobatics.
Yep.
Yep.
Are you okay with that, Ricky?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Thistle is a rogue, so. That
I'd
might be
like to
tough.
take I'd like to take this opportunity while Sam is distracted. I'm assuming that
So,
Sam
what
got
do I
another
do?
drink. I'm gonna knock
Athletics?
his drink off the table.
You're gonna get eaten fully.
Do I roll athletics?
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
like in amongst the
athletics.
chaos, like
Okay.
try not to be noticed doing it, but like
Oof, you did not make it. Thistle, as Sam is coming for you, you are able to quickly kind of fly out of reach. And in doing so, as this happens, Finn or Pinky at the moment knocks Sam's glass off the table.
I'm like trying not to make it obvious that it was me who did that. My ideal is that he thinks that just in the chaos it got knocked over, and it wasn't particularly.
That's either stealth or deception, in my opinion.
Lost the ferry, lost the drink. Sam's not having a good day.
Stop all this
Ooh,
aggression.
I would yeah, I feel like that would be a sleight of hand check for you,
Sleight
Finn.
of paw, I think. You'll find.
Yeah,
Sleight of paw.
sorry, sleight of paw check for you.
Okay. That's a dirty 20. So,
Yeah, yep,
feels pretty
and
good.
I mean that beats his passive of 15, so he does not notice that it was you, who knocked the glass.
Yeah, lost.
And I don't think
Right.
no one.
Grumbles.
So in the chaos, no one would actually realize because that's our highest passive is 15. Everybody else is 12 and 13.
I mean, I'm also 15, I think, or not. No, I'm 13. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So you send the glass flying. As you do, of course, you do then hear Burka. What's happening over there? I have told you, Pointy. I have told you, and Smee. I told you too, and James. I told all of you that I am not standing for this kind of behavior out of you all. If you're going to be ones that come here frequently, I can't have this happening every single time.
Wait, she said James.
That was Burka. Burka has yet to refer to him as captain.
No, that means oh shit, the captain turned up. Okay.
No. She said
Okay.
I had also
Okay.
told James. Like, James isn't there. She just added that all
Right.
in.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I
Sorry, I
told
got
all of you.
confused.
No, it's
I
okay.
thought that was how you were introducing that Captain James Hooker just
No.
arrived, and I was like, that's awesome. But never mind.
Madam, please calm down. I will put them to the peacefulness mode. Please just, carry on with your business, and I will handle this situation, as I always do handle every situation. Cast guidance on self.
You're gonna be like,
Sprinkles
licking-
some of the ale towards Barbara's character, Driano.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna like be licking my paw, like doing that thing where a cat like kind of picks its teeth with a claw, but at the same time I'm gonna be flipping Sam off.
Burka just kind of like gives a side eye to you, Pointy, as Drano is addressing her. Like, she just like shoots you this like kind of the side eye like glare at you.
I. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just like oh, what's over here? Oh.
What a nice wall.
All right. Well, if it just pick up what just pick it up, and she returns back to the bar area. Smee calls for the group to kind of come. Like, okay, all right, okay. So when the captain arrives, okay, Pointy. What before? Oh gosh. Okay, so Thistle is out. I'm sorry. I don't want to violate. You were right. You all are right. Okay. Pointy. Now you have found this stuff before, right? Like you have found it without James. I mean, sometimes it's been a long time goes before we can come back. You've been able to find it, right?
uh, yeah, of course,
Good
always.
dealer.
Okay. I know. Like you. I know it's not as. It's not the same as what Captain brings, but you've been able to find it. So we. Okay, we won't mention this to the captain. We will say that the group has business to take care of because that's true. You have business that you need to take care of. You weren't going to come back with us tonight. We want there to be some distance between you all arriving and us arriving. And I know he's really wanting you all to come when the island is a little more safe. And so like that will kind of help if you all have some stuff to take care of before you depart. And you will need to go and procure some more and for the group so that then you can come later afterwards. So I think that might be the best. You will need to go to wherever you've gone before. You will need to get it. We'll let Captain know that we aren't like you have business to take care of. That way we're not lying. We're just that makes me uneasy, but that's what we'll do. That's what we're going to do. And so you all have some business to take care of. And we'll just kind of go from there. And so when the captain comes, one of you, if you could speak up about that business that you have. I also I need you all to seem as though you have worked together before. I thought that was clear, but I guess maybe Captain wasn't as clear in that. It seems like everyone's a stranger, but if you've worked together before, I mean, you've worked to I don't know. You've done something together. Maybe you guys are cat rescuers. We can go with that. You've rescued some cats together. Okay, so you've worked together, and
Thank God I'm good at lying.
you have a business that you need to wrap up. You just wanted to make sure you attended the meeting to kind of get the story, and then please make sure like you are when Captain is speaking, like you're very attentive to him as he's talking, and like you're not chewing with your talking with your mouth full, any of that kind of stuff. He appreciates manners, so I just need for you to make sure you have your manners in place. And okay, this is all going to be okay.
I could give them a master class in manners. Don't worry.
Wait, we don't have time now, but maybe we might need that later. That might be good. I like that.
Savoir-vivre lesson.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, and just make sure if he is seated that you are seated. You don't be above him. He gets really perplexed about that. I'm not sure. I don't. There's too much to undo with now. But like, okay, just breathe. Everybody, just take a breath. Ooh, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. So you have things to take care of. We won't mention the dust. And she looks at you, Pointy. If he asks you if you are needing a bit, maybe you shake a little, and maybe I don't know if he is going to be bringing some or not, but maybe maybe he'll have some, and maybe that can kind of help with the, because this, like I said, I think only the cat and the fairy will get anywhere with this. Okay. Okay, we've got this handled. Anything I can answer for you all before the captain arrives?
Meow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice kitty
I would
scratches behind the ears.
I would like to ask what's the frequency of the Hellfire rains in Neverland?
Uh,
'Cause I've been told they tend to be very frequent.
I look over to Smee like, what the hell is this person on? Like, Hellfire Reigns?
Ooh,
I did,
pointy
I didn't
at.
bring my fire resistant coat.
Oh, there's no wildfires in Neverland.
Not yet.
Okay. Pointy,
I'm
pointy.
thinking back to me choosing Sam, and I'm realizing that these two are definitely gonna have an issue.
Oh, this is interesting indeed. Okay. Any other questions I can answer before the captain arrives? Maybe not about fire and hell.
And yeah, and as she says that, like, Adriano was already like starting to say something, but he just like pulls back.
All right. Okay. Anything else? I'm feeling quite thirsty myself. I think I'm gonna need to get some water, and then he should be. You see, Smee lift her arm and like look at her wrist. But with all of you being above a 10 on your passive perception, you notice like there's not actually a watch, but like she like looks as though she's checking the time anyway.
Roll.
Yep, he should be
All been
here.
there.
Okay, I'm just going to get some water, and then Captain will be here. All right. On that note, let's do a quick break. Let's come back at 1:05, so that's 8 minutes from now, and let's meet the captain. All right. If you're watching in the chat, we will be back in about 8 minutes. Alright, welcome back, everybody. Sorry for the extended break. We had somebody who is resetting their internet. We are hoping he is able to hop back on soon, but I did want to continue because sometimes those things take a while. So where we left off, we had Smee, who is a ball of anxiety is what the players have deemed her as, about everything happening, and that's a pretty accurate description. Like, she is pretty anxious about things. I also, golden retriever comment I feel is very true as well. But you all have been sitting and kind of briefed on some like things to expect and like how to behave for the captain as he comes in, and as you all sit and await his arrival. And so as Smee finishes, she kind of gives a she gives you a look, Pointy, and then like quickly says, "Okay, you make sure that you are up so that you can direct us into what to do. And as soon as he arrives, and you make sure you call him Captain. Okay, he will not be happy if we say anything else besides Captain."
Okay, guys, you heard the captain. I mean, shit, fuck. Sorry, I'm a little stressed right now, guys. Okay, it's
It's alright.
captain. Don't use first name.
Pointy,
Don't use
Pointy,
last name.
Pointy. Here. She takes that bottle that is very empty, and she like reaches for your hand. Here, just use what's left of it. I think it might help.
Okay, thank God. I'm going a little crazy right here. Okay, one second.
Just
I'm
breathe.
gonna
Everybody, just breathe.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick, and I will.
Those drugs?
No, it's fairy dust. It's no, I don't do drugs. I
No,
would never.
no.
Okay.
It's pixie dust. Well, sorry, Thistle. We mean it's not anything from fairies.
Oh yeah, fairy,
No,
pixie. Oh
fairy
yeah,
pixie.
that's like an offensive term now. You can't say you have to call pixies. Yeah.
No.
Whatever. Okay.
They're all very different things. There's sprites and pixies and fairies. You just got to keep them all separated.
There's so many. There's so many guys. I'll be honest. Okay, I'll be right
Hurry,
back.
hurry.
Yep. Oh, here, Smee, you take care of the cat. I'm going to the bathroom real quick. And then Pointy's gonna run off to the nearest restroom.
All right, Pointy exits, and as he does, Smee just kind of sighs. Okay. We both can't be. Okay, we just have to be ready. Are you all ready? Is everything okay? Everyone, make yourself look presentable. Make sure you look the best that you can look.
Miss, I am not being rude, but you seem to be the only person right in this room that is stressed about this.
I think it's because you just you don't know the captain, and I think once he has set expectations, it's hard. Okay, I apologize. It's surprising to me that Captain has reached out for a group to come to Neverland. That isn't something that we've done, so I am a bit nervous. I'm sorry if that is transferring to any of you. I can breathe through it. It's okay. And she like takes a deep breath. Just going to breathe in and out. In and out. Okay.
I'm going to give her resistance. Like, there.
Oh, okay. I'm feeling
It's alright.
I'm feeling a little more calm. I'm imagining the ocean crashing against the beach, and the mermaids are there in the cove. Everything is beginning to feel better.
Yes, she's 1d4 more calmer.
Alright, do you want to roll that? Let's see how much more calm she is. Roll a d4.
Okay, dice, where are the dice?
On Foundry, if you go to the chat, you should see them across the bottom.
Yep.
Oh, nice
That's a
bright pink.
4.
Ooh, I am in fact feeling as though everything is going to be okay. The captain is going to be all right with the group that has assembled. Everything is okay.
However, that means that point he lost his resistance.
Ah, shit.
I think
What will I do without my 1d4 to my next saving throw?
I assume he's about
Well,
to take
I
drugs.
mean, technically, it like only lasts for a minute, so I think he would have had lost it.
Yeah.
That's
But
true.
I was fine with it. So at this time, as Smee, as she is calmed down, I feel like that would be probably enough time that Pointy will have come back.
Yeah.
And so,
I will
how
come
is Pointy's demeanor upon returning to the group?
A little smiley. Um, seems a little light on his feet. Um, definitely just having a good time right now. You know.
We do
For
not,
sure. For sure.
just so the stream is clear, we do not recommend doing any kind of drugs or any illegal substances.
Say no to drugs.
Yes, dare.
I cast command.
All right. So as Pointy comes back and you take your place, you see Smee, kind of like adjusting, like her shirt and stuff. It's not like as bad as like the Disney character Smee, but like the shirt is a little too, short, and so she's like trying to pull it down, and stuff, and
I'm
like
getting a knock
adjust.
on my door. I'll be right back.
Yep, no problem. And getting adjusted for the arrival of the captain. And she again looks at her wrist, and as though she's looking at a watch, but you all can clearly see there is not a watch there. And she says, "Okay, he should be here just in a moment. He will be here, and we are all set. I feel as though the group here, that each of you are going to be very impressive, and just make sure that you stand nice and tall, and yes, he will be here, and all will be well."
I also have a passive insight of 15.
I'm back.
Um,
Hi, friends.
Hi, friends. Are you wanting to insight?
Yeah.
Her.
Yeah, I mean, I also have a passive insight of 15.
Okay. Alright, so are you trying to pick up if she does in fact feel confident about the group?
Yeah, I'm just like I can smell a stunt. So I could roll for that definitely.
Okay. Yeah, you can roll, and if your passive insight is higher, we can use that too.
Yeah, that's a 21.
Okay. You kind of get the sense that she is not confident in the group, but she is doing her best to. She's like giving her best attempt to appear confident in the group.
I will pray for you, miss.
Thoughts and prayers.
I shall pray. I shall pray for all of us.
That might not be a bad idea. That yes, just do it silently, and all will be okay. That way, if the captain arrives,
Oh,
he
Undertaker.
he won't be bothered by it. At this point, the door does fling open, and
Amen.
Pointy, you are the only one who can see, but you do see Captain James as he is walking through the doors. What is your reaction?
Okay, I'm going to very quickly look at everyone. Okay, guys. Okay. It's happening, guys. It's happening. This is the moment right here. Okay.
Stand up straight.
Oh my God, he's hard.
This is this is okay, everyone. It's Captain. Don't say James. James is not gonna go over well. Everyone, we should probably stand. Or I don't know. Is there a way to like fly up a little higher? Maybe Thistle. Like maybe like I don't know.
But not
maybe
too
that's like a
high.
respect. But not too high. But like
yeah.
maybe like chest level, or like to make yourself seem strong but not stronger than him. You know.
Oh, that will be hard.
Thistle's gonna look at the guy with the hot belly hanging out, and then they're clearly underdressed, and then he's gonna look at himself and his new companions who seem to be dressed nicer, and say, "I think we we're gonna be okay.
I'll be right back. I'm going back to my door. I'm an RA. I got it. Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
no,
guys.
you're good.
And he's gonna stay hovering, kind of at the same level he has been, just over the chair, but not like his. We'll just say his knees are at table height.
Okay, so that would put you probably at, like, you would be eye level almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Pointy gets you all assembled and standing, and then you all do see once again, Captain Hook. He at first he looked straight
I'm
ahead
back.
to Burka, the barkeep, and he like gives a wave and like a signal, and she gives a nod. Presumably getting his drink order. And then he turns like it's not one of those things like when you go to a restaurant and you're trying to figure out where to go. Like he knows where to go, and so he just immediately like orders his drink and turns left. He doesn't even scan the room. He just goes to the left of it and he approaches the table. And like as he does, Pointy, would you still be standing like outside where you would have been the one like seeing him, or do you think you would have kind of fallen back into place?
Oh, falling back into place 100%.
Okay. So he comes around the corner, and seeing the and he knew again he gets there, he knows, he walks directly to his seat at the head of the table there, and he takes a look around at you and then like locks eyes on Barbara. You've turned your camera where you are sideways.
Nope. I'm
died.
just dead.
It died? Okay. Oh, it's frozen. Okay, let me put up your thing. There we go. We have your character. So you don't need to worry about your phone at all. Like, turning your camera on, you're good. Okay.
Okay.
So he turns, he kind of looks over the group, looks at Smee, gives a nod, and she then kind of the two people that she's next to, she kind of reaches to indicate, okay, we are now going to sit. And then she herself begins to sit or squat in the case for Adriano. And she.
No, Gianno's going to sit. He's gonna bite the bullet.
Okay. Yeah. But she begins to sit down at the chair there.
Gianno sits down. He shivers a little bit when he touches the sticky seat.
I would like to perceive how tall the captain actually is.
Hmm.
Yeah. Just quickly compare him to Gianno.
So looking at Captain Hook, you do see he's tall and slender. You would put him at being over 6 feet tall.
Oh no, look, he's not a short king.
He's
Nope.
a pimp.
Oh no, he's even hotter now.
And he is dressed in his red eloquent outfit that you typically think of with him. You do notice he has a hook for his hand and everything too, but he appears perhaps much younger than because you all might have heard, so if your character would have heard stories of him and stuff and are kind of aware of how long the story is, you would expect him to be older, but he appears if you had to equate him to in human years, he really looks to be, and I know my character art for this might not pin him at that, but mid-20s in human years is what he reads as for you. So he seems younger than you would have anticipated. And
I mean, Gianno is just surprised that he's a human.
yes, and so he is also as he comes in, he gives this sense of he is as Smee has pointed out, like very proper, like wanting to kind of follow a like set order to things, but he also like as the group begins to take your seats, he like acknowledges, thank you, kind of thing, but not like in a condescending. My voice probably came out condescending right then, but like
Hmm.
just in a very like appreciative manner of you giving that respect. So almost like returning the curtsy, if you will. And as he waits for the group to finish sitting, the bard in the room begins like finishing the song that she was playing, and like as she finishes with that, he turns to give like a little hand clap towards her, and you can just kind of see him like kind of like following the melody like with his hand and stuff and kind of nodding. And oh, I always love to hear a good song. And then he turns
Gotta
back.
note that down. I have +5 to performance.
Nice. He turns back to the group and has everyone had a seat at this point?
Yeah, I think we did.
Okay. He then would take his seat. About the time that he has taken his seat, like going through that, Burka comes with his drink to her, and as she places it on the table, he like reaches and like kind of cusps her hand and thank you kindly. I always appreciate it. And it's still very formal, and like and Burka like looks and was like, James, I've told you like a simple thing. This is all that you need to do. And she kind of like rolls, and like you see Smee cringe at like Burka saying James instead of Captain. And like she's just kind of like sitting there like like her fists are clenched and like kind of holding her breath. And one thing that you would notice, like kind of going back a little bit, when the captain first came in, like once Pointy gave that signal, like you all would have seen like Smee kind of give like a big like breath in to like stand nice and tall and poised, and like even like sucking in a bit to just seem more like the posture being better and everything. And then like as she like takes her seat, kind of relaxing a little bit more, but still trying to like have very straight posture. And the captain looks around at the table and looks at you, Pointy, and says, all right, I see that you have assembled a group here. I was expecting there to be 5 or 6 individuals, but if you feel as though the 4 of you will be enough, then we can begin to discuss.
Oh, it's this group may not look like a lot, but I can assure you this is the most well put together ragtag group of individuals this side of the world. So, you got none to worry about, sir. Absolutely nothing.
Impulsive liar at the work.
I second this my dear friend's notion, Le Capitaine. I cherish all these people very deeply. We've developed a great meaningful connection, and we are able to tackle anything you throw at us.
I see. So a lot of you have been in business together for a while, then.
Of course, so many studies.
Long time. Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a deception check. Whoever would have
Which one of
spoken.
us?
Whoever would have spoken.
Okay.
So if multiple of you chimed in, it's all like anyone who spoke would be rolling for me.
Okay, I
Sam
have a
is just having a
24.
drink again.
14?
Like if you average it,
So the captain looks at you, Pointy, and he just kind of looks. He goes, "Well, I wasn't anticipating you having worked with them for very long, but the three of you have been a group for quite some time.
good.
Is that
no,
correct?"
no, I mean like it feels like we're so good at our job and so we get along so well. It feels like we've known each other for like ever, you know?
Ah, I see. And what what line of work have you all completed together? And Jake, I dropped a message in your chat if you can take a look at that for me.
Oh, you know the usual. You know the pirating and criming and sinning together.
Ah, I see. Sitting that's a interesting take, but I suppose an accurate one. And what association do you have with this group? And he motions towards Thistle.
I help procure things when we need them, in, you know, general skullduggery.
I see. All right. Well, all right, mate. So I see you've put together a very interesting group, not one that I would have thought of as I look around, but looks can be deceiving, as I'm sure everyone is aware. Well, I trust that the mate here has put you all together for a reason, has sought out your group. And one thing that would stand out to you all is that he does not refer to Pointy in the conversation as Pointy at all. And stuff like Smee does, but the captain does not. Like, he will say mate or really anything except for acknowledging the name Pointy as he is talking through conversation. I'm putting that disclaimer out there because for me as the DM, I will probably slip and say Pointy just because Jake's been playing since June as Pointy, so it's a hard switch. But he looks over. Okay, so here is the deal. I am needing for you all to come to Neverland, and I know that might seem a bit of a shock to you all that I'm inviting you to what only some may recall as being fiction, but I assure you, it is not a fictitious tale. The tales that you have heard are likely true in some parts. Some parts are probably not as true as others. And
And when he says that, Driano under his breath just like, so there is hellfire.
now I want you to do your best not to hold the island to the tales that you were told as children. And even even the mate here, a lot of conversation has gone in that you can't rely on your childhood memories for what the island is. It's not the place that one would like it to be always. And I'm needing some help in a few different areas. And I'm wondering if you all might be interested in helping me. And I'm happy to discuss further, but if there's anyone who is feeling, before I continue, if anyone right now is feeling as though perhaps you want to step away, then I respect that and I will offer the door for that in this moment before I continue further. And he
Imagine if somebody
scans
said
the room.
yes.
Rule number 1 of the game: you must be willing to go on the adventure.
Yeah. It's like, actually, I'm bringing in a new character.
Forever
Our-
hold your peace.
I'm bringing in a second cat.
Ooh. All right. I would imagine the cat's just sitting there purring and trying to get close, and the captain, anytime the cat tries to like press up against him, like pushes so as not to mess with his fine coat that he is wearing. All right, so you all are at least willing to hear the request. I do appreciate that. Well, so any of you who have heard the tale of Neverland, I'm sure perhaps you've heard the Lost Boys. I mean, mate here still and like looks, and he's not being disrespectful and like
But he is.
maybe critical, but like looks at Pointy and like looks Pointy up and down and is like, the mate here still believes to be one, though he clearly aged and grew out of that some time ago.
Well,
I hope you get better, friend.
well, but you see, I never like. It's not like official that I'm like not one anymore. Like it's not there wasn't like a ceremony or anything. So, anyways,
Well, if there wasn't a ceremony, it's not official.
and that's what I've
Simple.
been saying for like so long. I've been saying this forever.
That's
So
far from a void
I
to
know
me.
a thing or two on ceremonies.
They named the
Give a
tree
quick
after
shot.
you, kid. There was most certainly a ceremony. You just weren't invited.
why? I guess when you like put it that way.
They just hooted and hollered about you. And he kind of drops lower so that only Pointy can hear. If anyone is trying to listen, it would be a perception roll, and I am gonna go with roll versus using passive, because he is trying to
okay.
whisper. But so if you would be trying to, you can roll on that.
Nope.
Nope.
No, that's a 5.
Okay, let
Okay.
me give it a shot.
Ooh, but that's an 18.
Yep.
That's a 9.
Thistle, somehow you just got really good hearing from across the table. Maybe it's like the right octave that like your ears pick up on it, but he like drops like what he's saying very low for just Pointy to hear, and he like refers to the tree as the tree that Pointy got stuck in. And that is
Yeah,
the
well-
tree that they named after him and had their ceremony.
Yeah. Anyways, I'll talk to the group. It's good to have you guys around. So excited for this adventure that we're going on together.
Luckily.
The captain takes and he slaps Pointy on the back and he goes, "That's the spirit, to be excited about the adventure that you are now going on, not the one that you had previously. Well, so here's what I'm sure you've heard the Lost Boys and perhaps Peter Pan and the tales that you've heard. And in that you've probably, heard that they are a group and he like has recruited them, and it seems to be very like merrily. But it's
I don't know anything about Mary. I would say murderly, not merrily.
I would agree. It's not murderly, but like it's anything but happy, and I don't want any more children being whisked away under the false pretense of Peter Pan and his never grow up agenda. And that is one part of why I would like the group to come and to see what you can figure out about what is really going on. I'm not too sure I'm not too sure the inner workings of why this is happening. My memory is a bit hazy, it seems. I used to be able to recall a lot. I used to be rather close to Pan, but that has long since passed. And as he says that, you see him like take his hand that has the hook and just drop it to the table.
They had a
And
messy breakup.
he then says, so that is the first thing that I would like for you all to come into work on sorting. And I don't want anyone on the island to know that you are doing this research, if you will. I just want you to come and to see what is happening and, you know, see what we can do to amend the choices that have been made for Neverland. I feel like anyone who is coming to the island should be coming of their free will, and that they should be fully knowledgeable of where it is that they are going. And I'm not sure that children can really make those decisions. And I've seen, especially here in Waterdeep, if you look on notice boards, I see that there are so many children who have been listed as missing. And some pictures
save
look
them from
vaguely
their
similar.
tragic doom. Must save them from the sin and heresy and profanity of Neverland. Kind of just
I
gets-
agree. That is
Yeah.
exactly what we will do. Now,
Yeah, guys. Let's
I'm-
let's do that, guys.
I'm becoming besties with the captain.
Hook looks at you, Pointy, and like he knows that you are like in this like really wishy-washy. I feel like is his perception of where you're at in this, and he just like he gives you like a look of like I know that you don't agree, but you also don't like fully disagree type of thing. Like
Mm-hmm.
he knows your desire to go there, and like he kind of he's hoping, like he's, you know, he has hope for you, I feel, is like the best way of putting it without like revealing too much. And he just kind of gives you like that hopeful glance at you, and then he says, okay, well, and I will be honest, I'm also with wanting to address the problem that is happening. It's going to take great power, and that is why I'm needing your assistance to be able to be out and about in the day. My crew cannot do that. Only I am able to be out and about, and we're going to need to have power, more power than even you all, though you do look to be a powerful group, and I trust that you have accomplished very much in your time. I think
Jano
we
uses
will.
the power of two gods.
I believe that we will need more power than even gods can provide, even multiples of them. So, on Neverland, there are stars that tend to fall from the sky. The stars that legend says wishes are made upon. And those stars do contain a great power to them, and it could be enough if we are able to gather up enough of these stars to help my crew and I to, once you've gathered your information, to be able to address what we uncover.
So where to hunt down a fallen angel, Le Capitaine?
Or a potential devil.
I don't know that I'd call it an angel or a devil. It's a star. If that's how you feel about stars, to me they are just, you know, the things that hold our wishes. And I and my crew, we are wishing for a star. Now, the big key to this is none of the other inhabitants of Neverland can know that we have met to discuss this. So our meetings will have to happen in the cover of night, and we will have to be very careful with how we approach this once you are on the island. So I do want to give fair warning. When you arrive, I will have no choice but to fire at you all with the cannons on the Jolly Roger. I will do my best not to hit anyone, but I don't want that to be jolting for you. It's just it would look unusual if I didn't do that.
Understandable. I also, I don't know about the others, but I have the ability to look a little bit different.
I
If
think
they
you look
need
quite
any
all right.
ideas. Well, thank you, but you know,
But if
if
change,
they
if you
need
think
me,
changing your appearance, if that's something you think would do well for the group, then I believe that is probably a good choice. I know, disguises can, especially depending on what it is that you do, like you could really play into. If the Lost Boys will have the most information that you need, and so if any of you are able to turn yourselves into animals and things like that, that might appeal to the boys.
well, it's I do less disguises than, and well, he just pulls out like a sketchbook, pulls like a nice little drawing, just kind of like puts his finger on, and his appearance changes, like skin his skin color is like much like less pale. His hair is now like short and like blue colored. His eyes went from brown to like green, and he's got some like even some piercings, just like something like that, for instance.
No, that yes, that is quite the gift that you have. I think that could come in very handy. And I know that
And that's how
payment. Go ahead.
and that's how he's gonna look for the rest of the session.
I know that payment is also something that you are probably wondering about, and I assure you that many treasures have washed upon Neverland throughout the years, and I am willing to bestow those treasures onto the group if you are able to gather the information in the stars that we need. You needn't worry
Well,
about your payment.
we get to go to the Magic Land, and we can drink ale afterwards. Sounds like a deal to me.
Good to hear. Is there anyone who feels as though they might need to step away from this task? All right. Well, the silence has spoken then. And as Hook finishes, you all do notice approaching from the bar, the captain that was described earlier. He has now like moved very drunkenly up towards the group, and like right when he gets right behind the captain takes his hand that isn't the hook, and he like just reaches like just instinctively like reaches up his hand and like bonks him right on the head. And at that moment, the other captain, he kind of yells out, and he's, "There's only enough room here for one captain!" And he grabs one of these
dear.
stools and goes to swing. And that's going to be where we stop with. We will
Oh shit.
we will go right
Oh.
into initiative next session.
Oh, that's preposterous.
All right. Well, thank you for anyone who was watching today as we restart Neverland. I hope everyone enjoyed, and we will be back next week, 11 a.m., to pick up where we left off. All right. Bye, everybody watching the stream. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.